What's going on? Tripp Kramer here from trippadvice.com. We are live on Saturday Night Live with your host, Tripp Advice. So excited to be back and doing this. I've done a few lives this week, and it's been just great. It's been fun talking to you guys, answering your questions, and I want to do that again tonight if there are some people who are willing to come on and chat with me, and we are going to be talking about online dating, but of course, answer any questions you have as well. Real quick, some updates here. If you don't know already, I am just launching a new program that I am so freaking excited about. I mean, it is something I've been working on for a while now. I've been a dating coach for 10 years, and I've always wanted to do a program that talks about online dating, and finally I decided to put something together. But I wanted to make sure it was something that works, something that's actually going to get you results. So it took a while to put it together because I needed to test and experiment what would work and what would get guys results so that you can be able to do that with online dating. A lot of guys think very negatively about online dating. They don't like it. I get it. It's hard if you don't know what you're doing, meaning you'll try to throw some messages, put up some profile pictures and a bio, and you just might not get the matches that you want. So that's why today on this topic, we are going to be talking about how do you find the right girl for you on online dating. And then, of course, answer your questions. Real quick, you know what's funny is I see a lot of comments of guys who comment on this wall right here. First of all, it's not a green screen, and I hate green screens. Well, this is an actual wall. This is not drywall. This is a very thin layer, like maybe a quarter of an inch or half a centimeter, if you're not in America, of actual cement. So this is cement, but this is a normal room. I'm in a studio right now in my home, and behind here is drywall, normal drywall that you have in a room, but then I put a thin layer of cement because I wanted to paint, which I did at one point, if you saw my old lives, a big mural with the Tripp Advice logo. And I had it on for a while, but then I don't know, got bored of it. I thought it was a little bit distracting, so then I decided to put up, not put up, the cement was already here to give it that look that I wanted. Then we painted and put the logo up, but then I didn't really want it anymore, so then we painted it this color. So anyways, thought I'd just share that with you. So yes, we are going to be talking about how do you find the right girl online. Like I said, I'm just launching a new program called Online Domination. So you see here right next to me, this is an iPhone 12 Pro that I got that I want to give away to any guy who enters the Online Domination program. If you send me your receipt, Tripp@trippadvice.com, you can send me the receipt, or you can DM me with the receipt at TrippAdvice, 2 Ps. Then you'll be entered into a drawing where you can win this brand new iPhone 12 Pro, unlocked, so anyone can use it. And I do recommend you, if you don't get it from me, you get it, because it's got such amazing abilities to take the best pictures ever, and you can use that for your online dating profile. So Online Domination, real quick, I'll tell you about it, and then we'll move into the topic and answer your questions here in the chat, or if you see a link down below, it says Talk to Me Live. You can click that, and that will get you here where you can ask a question live, even come on video if you'd like, or just do audio if you don't want to show your face. That's fine too. So answer your questions there, here in the chat. You can click that link. But Online Domination is a program that I put together that gives you all the tools, all the messages, everything you need to be able to get matches from the women that you want on online dating, any app that you use, or the websites. I consider those apps too, because they have apps as well. So any dating app, you can get results with this program because it's a system that has been tested that gives you the exact formula for the right profile pictures, the right messages that I literally have done for you. So it's a done for you program. That's why it's awesome. It's tested, it's proven, and it's done for you, so you don't have to think. It's an easy program. It's not like 12 hours long where you're going to have to do all these crazy things, where I've heard about other online dating courses that are just way too complicated. This is plug and play. Use the messages, use the formula for your bio. I have a template that you fill in. You're going to get the template, a few templates, and use the messages. And you're going to get to the point where women are actually messaging you. They're texting you. And then I have a whole text script that you're going to use to get them to meet up with you on a date. It is incredible. It works. I have clients that I work with, where I'm giving them the program because we're working together and doing coaching. And I can tell they're always skeptical at first. And then, like I did earlier, I got a text message from one of my clients. Of course, I'm going to keep it anonymous, but he said this. He said, basically said, I'm actually enjoying this more, so thanks. In reference to, he was not enjoying it before because it was hard for him to get matches and get women to meet up with him. Anyways, if you want this online domination program, the link is down below and you can get it there. Also, with this, I'm doing a 12-week masterclass. So this program comes with a masterclass that I'm doing for 12 weeks where we're going to go into other topics and do a deep dive into other areas of online dating, other topics that are going to help you, such as catfishing, photoshopping secrets, talk about how to find a girlfriend online, the best niche sites to use, all that good stuff. And so that's going to be a 12-week class that starts January 18th. So you're going to have that and the course and a few bonuses as well as you being able to, boom, get one of these, which I'm giving away. Again, you enter the drawing for this when you just send me your receipt. Link is down below. Okay, so let's talk about how do you find the right girl for you? I see some people are asking some questions, which we'll get to in just a bit. So just write them in there. I'll get to them. I try to answer as many questions as I can. And like I said, if you want to come on here live, click the link down below. There's a few links down below, one to the online domination course, as well as a link to come on here with me live where you can ask your questions and you and I can actually talk here live, which is pretty awesome. So a few things that you have to know in terms of how do you find the right girl? Obviously, there's a lot of people on online dating sites, millions of people. And if you're in a big city, it can get kind of tough, maybe overwhelming, kind of hard. By the way, I see some people coming in here. Just hang tight and I'll get to you. Like Sal, I see you here, people who are joining to come in here live and get your questions answered. I'll come to you in just a second. But yeah, there's a lot of people online. How are you going to sift through and make this work? So something I've been telling guys, and I say this in the online domination program as well, and I know this is going to sound crazy, maybe a little overwhelming, but really I think it's fun because if you have the right system, it's fun to do. If it works for you, what I'm about to say is fun. And that is you doing about an hour to 90 minutes a day of swiping. Sometimes that is enough, meaning that is just enough time to be able to get the women that you want and be able to talk to the women that you want and match with the women you want and meet up with the women you want. A lot of guys don't use online dating enough. I know some do. I know some guys, no, I'm on there all day. I'm swiping all day. Okay, great. But there's a lot of you who don't. I need to tell you, you need to put more effort into it. Of course, that's not the only thing you need. You do need a good bio. You need good pictures, all that stuff. But if you even have the best pictures in the world and the best bio, everything is awesome. It looks great. It's not going to be enough if you were just doing 10 minutes a day or 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. You need to put in a good solid hour. Now, that probably seems crazy, like really, I'm swiping for an hour. Here's the thing. If you go through and you have a system and you really keep to this, so let's just say you go for a full week and you do swiping for an hour every single day. Yes, the first couple of days, it's going to seem like, dude, I'm just like sitting here swiping. This is a lot. Or I'm messaging because you might be on OkCupid, you might be on Match or eHarmony or wherever, or Zoosk, where you're messaging instead of swiping. Well, the thing is after a few days of this, you are going to get matches. You are going to get if you do it right, a long list of women who are going to be responding to you. Because what I'm telling you to do is you do it for 60 minutes, but then you stop. This is not 10 minutes here, 10 minutes here, and 6 times a day. It's you pick one time at the same time every day, just to make it easy for you, where you're doing an hour of swiping, and then you stop. You're done. You're done swiping. You're done messaging. So what I'm saying here is you do this for a couple of days. What's going to happen is you're going to eventually just get a bunch of messages. So now your time every day for an hour is not just swiping and messaging. When I say messaging, I mean initial messaging, but you're going to have all these women who you match with. So now we're going to be messaging the women that you're matching with. And if you get online domination, you're going to get a whole 3 message sequence that I give you. You're going to be copying and pasting the first message, maybe the second message, maybe the third message. So your time is going to go by. And then maybe there's going to be a woman on there who is going to be pretty responsive to you. And then right when you've been doing it for 45 minutes, she responds to you, and then you respond to her again, and boom, now you're texting, and now you're setting up dates. So as much as it seems like that's a long time, that's overwhelming, that seems ridiculous, that's what's going to get you results, and that's what's going to make it work, being able to put in the time so you can get the volume and go through it. Now, I know I'm making this sound like it is a numbers game, but the thing is, it is a numbers game. No matter what your bio profile looks like. Some people think, oh, it's just a numbers game, so you can go through as many women as you can and just finally match with one. Well, yes, but you have to understand that even again with the best bio and profile, you're not going to match with everybody. So you have to go through a lot. That's just the name of the game, no matter what. So I guess my first tip here is you want to make sure you're consistently, keyword consistently, doing an hour a day. If you do an hour a day, especially with the new online domination system, for about a week to 2 weeks, if you really invest that time, I promise you're going to have more matches than you know what to do with. If you're doing it all correctly. Even if you don't use an my online domination system or any other system or whatever, I bet you still even get more matches because you're putting the time in and doing it. And by the way, this is across multiple apps. Okay? This is across multiple apps. I see the questions coming in. Sal, I see you here in the queue to come on live. I'm going to get to you in just a second. So, again, point being here, take the time, invest the time. It is going to help you tremendously. Okay? For those of you just coming in and you're like, what the heck is this? Why does he have this iPhone here? Again, this is for you to win. If you end up getting the online domination course that teaches you my whole system for online dating and getting more matches, there's a link to get that today. It's only available, by the way, till next Tuesday, because then I'm shutting it down for a little bit and we're going to start the masterclass, which starts January 18th. Anyways, if you email me your receipt, or you DM me at Tripp Advice with your receipt, you enter into a drawing to win this. And I'm excited to send it out. And by the way, I know that there's people all over the world who watch Tripp Advice, so don't think this is just for US. If you live anywhere in the world and you win, I will get it out to you. Europe, South America, Australia, Canada, Mexico, anywhere, you're going to get it if you win into the drawing. My gift to you. Okay. Let's see. I don't have any questions. Okay, I have one here. What if you run out of people to swipe on after a while and wait for it to refresh? Great, then you've done your job. Here's the thing also, don't forget, you could run out. I've heard of people actually running out. I don't think it's going to be possible if you do it the way I'm saying. If you live in a very small town, there might be some apps where you might go through it in like a couple of days. But there's always new people coming on. There's a lot of profiles on there. And if you're doing it between 5 apps, so imagine you are swiping and messaging, initial messaging, like on OkCupid, Plenty of Fish, places like that. If you're doing that and spreading out for an hour a day, I don't think you can get through that many people. And every day, the more people come on to online dating in your city. And even, I just don't think that's going to happen. And if it does happen, by the way, okay, it might happen maybe on one of the apps, maybe, but then you're working with four others. And if it so happens to be that you end up swiping and getting to the end of the line on like three or four, then you just join a few more. But I just don't see that as ever being a problem. I've never heard that as a problem. One coaching client I had, said he did get to the end of Tinder, and then you win. I'm just kidding. He got to the end of Tinder, and he's but he told me he was only ever swiping on Tinder. So if you're only swiping on Tinder, yeah, that could happen. That could happen. Again, so it depends what kind of city you're in. If you're in any even semi-major city, it's very doubtful. Okay. Okay, so we'll get to more questions in a bit. Let's real quick. I want to add someone to the stream here. Here's Sal. Sal, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me, Tripp?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, man? No video today?
Yeah, might as well.
If you want to. There you go.
Yeah,
What's up, man?
I had a question for you, Tripp. I'm really, well, I met this girl on Bumble.
Yeah.
We hit it off. We went on our first date. She said she had to go to Mexico. So I was like, all right, fine. I didn't blow up
Real
her
quick,
phone at all.
how old are you and where are you calling from?
I'm 24 years old. I'm calling from Monte, California.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
And yeah, she went to Mexico. I didn't go for the kiss on the first date. I let her go. She came back.
Should have done that, but continue.
Yeah, I kind of I fucked up on that one. Oh, well, sorry.
It's okay. You can swear. It's not for kids.
And we went on the second date. Now I messed up there too. I didn't go for the kiss. I was like, okay, well, we went on a third date and that went really well. I went for a kiss. We kind of made out a little bit. The only weird thing is that she would never text. And I saw a video that you did was that don't worry about how long it takes to respond as long as you see her in person. Okay, so that's good. And the only thing I found it weird is that from the first date that we went on, she kept insisting on taking photos. I don't know why. So we finally took photos on the third date. So I don't know why she would do that.
She's insisting on taking photos of you two?
Yes.
I would say that's a good sign. That definitely means she's interested, and it shows a little bit of investment.
Okay, so now this is where I want to text back, but I think I don't know if I messed up or not because all of my friends are telling me that I did. So I texted her and told her, hey, what's the schedule look like this week? So for a fourth date. Oh, well,
you didn't say for a fourth date though, right?
No.
Okay.
So then she took I texted her like at 6:30 in the morning. I worked the graveyard shift and she knows that. She texted me back like at 10 in the night and telling me, she said, hey, I'm kind of busy. I'm traveling out of town.
Okay.
Next week maybe. She said that next we can try next week maybe, and I would have to let you know. That's what she said.
Okay. And when was that?
And then that was, I want to say Wednesday.
Okay. Got it. So you're asking what the next move is?
Well, then I responded to her this. I told her, and then a lot of people are telling me I'm taking a lot of hate for it. I don't know if it is what was the right way to say. I say, thanks for letting me know. Get back to me when you figure it out.
Okay. I would have said, so I'd never want to put the ball in her court. Sometimes I do. There are exceptions, but rarely do I like to do that. I want to be the one in charge because it's going to be easier for you to know what to do next instead of waiting around. But also it's dominant, which is attractive to women. You're leading the interaction. So I would have said, instead of that, I would have said, cool, have a great time. I'll hit you up next week.
Oh, yeah, I kind of know.
And then I don't think, by the way, I don't think this is make or break. I don't think you have to worry so much. So what did she say? I'll explain why in a second, but what did she say? What was her response to you?
I didn't get no response, but I never do though. That's the thing. She won't text back sometimes. And
okay,
then
so it's normal behavior. So that's fine.
Yeah.
So here's what I would do. When is she back?
She said she's going out of town for the weekend.
Okay, cool. So I would hit her up Tuesday so you don't look needy. And I would ask her how her trip was. And then she'll respond and then say, I'm curious to hear about it. when are you free next? And we'll do blah, 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 whatever it is.
Okay, so then so it's okay to double text her then basically.
Yeah, I don't really see that as like a double text because a double text to me is you ask a girl out and she doesn't say anything, or you ask her a question that implies to her that you're waiting for a reply and she doesn't answer, and then you text again. This is not really a double text because this is you. You said, hey, have a good time, hit me up next week. You're going to give her the ample amount of time to do that because you're not going to be like texting her Sunday or even
Yeah.
today, right? So I think, and then plus you want to move forward, so you want to just take action. I wouldn't wait around too long. So that's why I think Tuesday, even Monday, is fine to text her. I wouldn't consider the double text, and I think that's totally reasonable.
So can I ask you a question? Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the response wasn't that horrible because I'm like I said, I'm getting a lot of flake for it. I don't know. I didn't think it was that bad.
What response? Your response or her response?
Well, what I responded to her when she told me, oh, she's gonna be out of town this weekend.
Yeah, I don't. I think that again, like I said, it wasn't ideal. I'd rather have the ball be in your court where you say I'll hit you up, but again, don't overanalyze it. That response is not going to be the make or break if she likes you. She knows she's either interested in you or not. That text message is not going to do it.
Okay, and then one last question. She texted me like at 2:50 in the morning out of the blue, and she never texted me like, "Hey." She texted us, also texted, "Hey," and a smiley face. And I was like so confused. I was like, "What the hell?"
Uh, who knows? It doesn't matter. Don't overanalyze her text messages. Just use texting to get the meetup, and that's it.
Perfect. So text her Monday or Tuesday. How was the trip?
Monday or Tuesday, how was the trip? If she doesn't respond, she's out. I wouldn't text her ever again. Because that's more just like it's a little too pushy if you just text her say, "Hey, let's meet up." So it's a little bit more has a little bit more social awareness. If you're obviously she just went on a trip, you're going to ask her like, "How's your trip?" And then afterwards you'll go for a date. But yeah, I would say if she doesn't respond to that, just drop it. Because we only want to meet up with girls who have a very high level of interest, okay?
Perfect. Thanks. Thanks,
You're
Tripp.
welcome, Sal. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Good question. Um okay, cool. We got some people talking here. We're using the simp word. People love to use that. Everyone feels cool when they say simp and incels. So cool. Awesome. Cool. So yeah, that's the whole idea here. It's not a double text. It's not a double text if she doesn't respond and then you hit her up like a week later. But the thing is, and Sal, if you're still listening, and anyone else out there, is you want to be dating multiple women where you don't even think about it. You want to be dating at least a few girls where you're not sitting here thinking about that one. Then you're in a very scarce mindset. You want to have a few girls you're dating so you don't even care. You're like, oh yeah, that one girl, I went on a few dates with her. She's back in town. Let me hit her up. So you don't have to over strategize. Okay. Cool. So, got another person here.
No
What's
way.
up, man? Is everyone driving? Everyone's driving right now.
I guess. I could park in like 2 seconds.
No, man,
That's
I can
fine.
hear you. It's cool. What's up? What are you
Awesome.
doing? Where you headed? Be careful.
I just got some Chick-fil-A app actually.
Oh, healthy. Very good.
Yeah, yeah. I like to keep it healthy. Tripp, big fan of you. My name's Will. I'm 27. I'm in New Jersey.
Cool, man. What's your question?
Um. So my question is, it's a good one.
Did you have one, or you just wanted to hang out?
Yeah. So kind of both. So it's like getting the first date is fine, but getting the second and then getting the third from there is like mm, it's like, how can you achieve that for sure?
So you're
Um,
so you're going on a lot of first dates, and they're just not turning into second dates.
no, I've gone on a few first dates, second dates, but sometimes things have just not gone my way.
How do you mean?
So, so I matched with this girl on Bumble, and she kind of stood out from the rest.
Okay,
Um,
careful.
from
Don't put anyone on a pedestal.
Of course not, of course not.
We
But
like to rate girls who we are dating or in conversation with. We're like, oh, this one's like the hottest, so I'm going to care more about that one than the other ones, and that can get you
right,
into
not
trouble.
right, not exactly where I was going with that, but like, I knew she was my type because everyone's got a type.
Sure.
Um,
Okay, so what happened?
so so anyways, we matched and hit it off right off the bat. Kept the messages, so like maybe 8 to 10 messages, and then went for the number. Got the
Long. It's too
number.
too much. Too much. But
Too
continue.
much?
Yeah, you don't need that much.
Well, that's the way it went. Still got the number.
Okay, keep going.
So basically, what happened was I I got her number and I hit her up the following day, and then she got back to me the following day after that, and we couldn't meet the first week, so we scheduled for like the second week. We were just talking, texting,
Okay.
and probably the worst thing that could have happened did happen.
Okay.
Uh, we set the this is back in November. We we set the date for a Thursday.
So wait, this is setting you set the first date for a Thursday?
Yeah, she's free on Thursdays and Sundays, so I was like, okay, we can do Thursday. I can do Thursday. That works
Okay.
for me. 5 o'clock, we're gonna meet up, and she was in the process of moving from one house to the other, and I was gonna like help her pick out stuff, and we're gonna go on a bunch of like mini little adventures.
Okay.
So, keep things interesting, keep things
Yeah.
moving.
Cool.
Uh, so I was on my way. She lives about 45 minutes away from me.
Okay.
But Jersey is a small state, so we can get around no problem. So basically, what happened was, I told her, hey, I'm still in the shop right now with my car. I was getting some wheels put on that day, and I ended up being there longer than I expected. Did not expect to be there that long. I was there for like 4-5 hours or something like that.
The suspense is killing me.
Yes, it's a story. So basically, long story short, I had a blowout on the way to the date. 10 minutes before, 10 minutes before we were supposed to meet,
Okay.
and I was like, "Oh man, I have to make this call right now and tell her that I'm not going to be able to make it because I got a blowout on the side of the highway, and I had to have my car actually towed all the way home."
Okay. And
Yeah, and this was maybe late November. I called her and I told her the situation, and she thought I was like blowing her off in a way, and I told her it's not like that at all. Unfortunately, it is what it is. So I kept not over pursuing, but I kept in my mind like, okay, I'm gonna meet up with this girl. Even though like first impression, first date, it didn't go the way I really wanted it to. So I kept in contact with her. We didn't speak for like a week after that. And then I hit her up and I was like, hey, what's going on? What are you doing this week? Just let me know when you're free.
I would have rescheduled right there and then. I would have gotten on the phone with her and I would have been like, "This is crazy. I'm on the side of the road right now. I had a blowout, whatever.
Yeah,
I do want to meet you. This is not an excuse. When are you free next? And we'll make this happen. Drinks on me."
Right, of course. So that did happen. I did say we're gonna have to do it for another time, and she's like, "Okay, well, I'll let you know." And I was like, "Well, figure out your
Yeah,
schedule and let me know."
this is the thing. She just lost interest, man. I mean, unless did you end up meeting up with her again?
I did, and we clicked
Okay.
really, really well. So it was 3 days before New Year's, and I was like, she originally, before we even met, she already had invited me to her New Year's Eve party. So 3 days before New Year's, she's like, "Hey, I originally did invite you. Do you still want to come?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, that was the plan originally, wasn't it?" And I
So what's
showed
the
up with
question?
some.
We got to fast forward a little bit. What's the question?
So question is going to be, is sex on the first date okay?
That's where that story was leading to?
I guess so. I mean, it turned out pretty good.
Okay, so you guys had sex on the first date.
Uh, yeah. So we played this game. It was a drinking game, and I was drunk. She was drunk.
Yeah, man. Sex on the first date is fine. Sex gets a woman more invested in you, so uh, I see nothing wrong with that. It's fine. To give you a quick answer,
Okay.
women just don't want to feel used.
Right,
Okay,
right.
they don't want to feel used. So if you have sex with them and like you don't text them, for like 5 days, they might disregard you and feel like, okay, I don't want to be with this guy anymore. Like he completely just like got his sex and now he's gone. So you just
Right.
you got to be cognizant of that.
Yeah, and then now it's like, now I got to meet the parents soon or something like that.
Meet the parents.
Yeah. I saw her last night, and I was
That's
gonna
kind
meet
of
her
soon.
parents. Yeah, it was very soon. I was like, I
But
don't
man,
know.
this sounds like it's going well. Everything sounds good here.
Yeah. I just, want to keep her interest. Like I was helping her out, put together her, bed yesterday. No pun
Careful with that
intended.
stuff. Careful with that stuff. Don't do too much stuff for her. Okay.
No, of course.
So be careful with that. It's one thing if she asks, well, even if she does ask you, but yeah, just be careful with balancing that.
Y-
All right, I got to move on to other callers.
Not a problem, Tripp.
Thanks for the story.
Yeah,
We
appreciate
we
it.
got there,
I've
and
learned a lot. I've learned a lot from you.
thanks, man. I'm glad it helped.
Definitely, man. I'm looking forward to future videos, and shout out to everybody who follows you and watches you. I've been watching you since I think 2010.
Damn. Well, my first video was 2012, but
12, yeah, something like that.
but
Yeah,
if
one of
that,
your first videos.
awesome, dude. Sounds good. Thanks for calling.
Awesome, man. Take care. Thanks
Bye.
again.
Welcome. Okay, we got there. Guys, you're so mean. Some of you are so mean in the chat. Yeah, it took a minute, but we got there. Real quick, just FYI for people who are here, people are leaving. I was about to put you in the queue to come on here and ask questions live. Jacob, I think, was one of them, but she left. Oh, he's back. We'll get you on here, guys. So yeah, if you want to come on here, just like Will did, you can click the link down in the description and click that, and then we'll come on here live. And then also you'll see in the description the link for the online domination program. If you're here, you're wondering why there's an iPhone package next to me. I'm giving this away to anyone who gets online domination, the course that teaches you everything about how to dominate online, meet women online, get matches. Totally done for you system. If you email me or DM me your receipt, you enter in a drawing to win this puppy right here. Okay. Cool. Hazy's awesome. He added me on Instagram. If you guys want to add me on Instagram, you can as well. Tripp advice. Jacob, what's up, man?
Hey, Tripp. It's an honor to meet you, man. I've been a fan of yours for about 2 years now. It's really
Nice,
an honor to
man.
meet you.
Oh, thanks, man.
I've got your.
Go ahead.
I've actually got Magnetic in the other room right now. I've had it for
Nice.
about a few years. I got it I actually got it for Christmas, like the year it came out, so that was pretty cool.
Nice. Did you buy it for yourself for Christmas, or did someone else buy it for you?
My grandmother did buy it for me
Get
for
out of
Christmas
here.
because I know I actually live with her. I live with her because
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay. Your grandma bought magnetic for you. How did she even find that?
I asked her to buy it for me
Okay. Too
because
expensive for you?
no, it was just like okay, I gave her a list or whatever because I've sort of moved on for all that,
Yeah.
and at the time, God, I've been through a really rough roller coaster because I first started getting into self improvement and your sort of content a long time ago, like pre senior year of my high school, because I graduated back in 2019, and the me that you see before you is actually not the guy that I usually was. Like, I actually been following you for a while. If you look at my account, I used to have like really long hair and round Harry Potter glasses, and
Oh, I
I used
remember
to do
you.
all. Yeah, yeah, I
No,
remember.
I
I actually
don't. I'm
left.
just kidding. I don't remember you.
I left you a message and you posted it, but then again, you do that a lot. So I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you, man.
I'm just teasing you, man. I'm just teasing you. But that's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah. Your grandma is kick ass for getting you magnetic. I hope it's been helping
yeah,
you. What's your
yeah. I've
question,
also
man? How can I help you today?
well, I guess I'm just going because you see, I've never been in a relationship before, and I've been trying to find a ways to make that happen.
Yeah.
And I was actually doing pretty well. I was starting to get numbers. I've never been on a date yet, but I have been doing approaches back when I was in college. But ever since COVID hit, I haven't been to the campus because there's not a lot of people there. There's not a lot of activity, so my dating life has been sort of down.
Yep. Got it.
I am starting to consider dating apps, but I'm really more pro in person because one thing you should know about me, I'm a big How I Met Your Mother fan, and online dating just takes the story right out of it. I'm a writer, so I appreciate a good story when it comes to, meeting someone.
Yeah, I feel that. I used to be that way too. I used to think that level. Like it is, not romantic. It's a
Yeah.
boring story.
I mean, because
But
I
let me say
literally,
this. Let me say this. At the end of the day, the way that you met, first of all, that the creation of that is really drilled a little bit more into our heads because of Hollywood. Like you just referenced How I Met Your Mother, right? The ultimate How I Met
yeah,
Your story.
that's my
But
favorite
that
show of all time. Yeah.
I've been in many relationships, so I can speak to this. The way that you meet someone is rarely an important factor, and or I should say, it doesn't really come up as much as you think it's going to come up. Like, yeah, you have a nice moment here and there where you tell a story, and you meet, and you
Yeah.
introduce your girlfriend to your family, and you can say, "Oh, we met because we bumped heads picking the same book at the
Yeah.
bookstore," yada yada. Like, okay, nice little moments like that.
It's
But
just
there's two things. One, at the end of the day, that story is barely going to be a big part of your relationship, and you can't really get the volume you want by just solely approaching women. And that's why online dating is so awesome. So you can use both. And I would use
Yeah.
both because you might meet someone amazing. You might meet an amazing match for yourself on the
Yeah.
dating apps. And that's so much more important than the story behind how you guys met.
That's a fair point. I can see your point. It just, I guess I've been holding on to this ideology for a long time. It's just because as a writer, I'm a big believer in fate, Tripp. I always have been because I've been through a lot in my life, and as a writer, it's really hard to ignore certain key events and signs that have put me to where I am today. So I'm not exactly a
Build the romance with online. Again, I'm not saying just do online. I don't promote
yeah.
only doing
Yeah,
one
yeah,
or the
yeah.
other. I promote
I
doing
know,
both.
I know. It just today's society where we are with COVID, it's kind of hard not to try that route with everything going on. And seriously, when COVID hit,
Why
it
isn't
was
it fate that the moment that you decided to pull up the app and then you swiped and she was there and she saw you guys went
oh,
online at the same time?
yeah. Yeah, I know.
I get it, man. I know it kills you, but I don't want you to
Yeah,
to leave out the potential of meeting someone online who's such a good match for you, who'd be an amazing girlfriend,
yeah. So
of a
because
girl that
I've had
you
a
might never meet in person.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I get it, man. But here's the thing. If you are super into the idea of meeting someone in person, then you better get your approaches in. And I'm not saying like you do one every
I
couple of days. I mean
yeah,
like you're doing 20 to 30 a week.
yeah.
I know that's hard right now, but
I used to do really good approaches. I mean, I used to suck at approaching women because back in middle school, it took everything I had just to talk to a girl I had a crush on. And back then, Tripp, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was terrible back in middle school. I was pretty much a stalker. I
bro,
mean,
we were all
yeah,
bad in middle school. Come on.
yeah,
Don't worry about it. Move
yeah,
forward. Focus on where you are now.
yeah. I
Your
know I
grandma
am. I
rocks.
can.
She
Yeah,
got you the book. Follow the book and just
I
keep
know.
doing that. And make online dating an option. If at the least just download an app and try it and see
Okay.
what it's like. It
Well, in
might
that case,
change
do
your
you have
mind. It's
do you have
pretty
any that you'd
amazing.
recommend?
Any apps I'd recommend?
Yeah.
Bumble, Hinge, Tinder for the swiping apps. You can also get on
Yeah.
OkCupid or Match for
Yeah.
the ones that are the sites where you can message. Plenty of Fish too. Zoosk is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of options, but I would go with the most popular and try it
Yeah.
out, man. See how it goes for you.
Yeah. Another thing. Oh crap! I forgot what I was gonna say. Had something to do with these certain apps that I was gonna ask you about. I suppose in the end, it really doesn't matter.
Just get on one and see how it works. If that question
Yeah.
comes back up, hit it in the chat and I'll answer your question.
Okay.
You
It's a real
rock,
honor.
Jacob. Thanks, man.
Okay,
Go
it's a
ahead.
real honor to meet you, man. Seriously, I owe a lot to you and all the other people who do stuff like this for guys like me. I mean, I would still be a girl worshipping like obsessive mess. Like I was watching the TV show called You today from on Netflix,
Oh
and I'm
boy, yeah,
like,
I know that one.
oh god, I could have turned it. Guys like us are so close to becoming something like that, but this is the right side. That's the dark side, and it's a good show, but we don't want to become that.
You don't worry, man. You won't
Yeah,
become an obsessive psychopathic killer. I can promise you that.
yeah.
All
Thanks
right,
again
dude.
so much, man.
Thanks for calling, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Rock on. Good luck. Cool. More people in the chat here. Matthew, anyone else, you can hit the link down below and you can get into the queue. This is magnetic, by the way. His grandma bought him this. So cool. It's on Amazon if you'd like. Okay, let's get someone else in here. Jason B, Scary Wolf, what's up?
How's it going, brother?
I'm good, man. Oh, you putting the video on or no?
I don't have a camera at the moment. My apologies for that.
No worries. How old are you? Where are you calling from?
I'm coming from Louisiana, and I am 25 years old.
Cool, man. What is your question?
Yeah. Wait.
There you go. I was waiting for something like that. My first one. Thank you for popping my cherry. Okay. Let's see here. I'm just working on banning you real quick. There we go. Funny guy. All right. So what else we got? Looking at questions here. Yes, you can call in. Link down below. And there we go. Okay, cool. We got Anthony. What's up?
Hello, what is up?
What's up, man? What's your age? Where are you calling from?
I can't hear you.
Can't hear me. Well, I can hear you.
Do you mind if I just rejoin for a second? Because I can hear you.
Yep. I'll kick you out real quick. There you go. Come back in. Who else wants to come on here and play some porn?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? I can hear you. Yes.
Oh, wait. Oh, I can hear you now. How are you?
What's up, man? Last guy played some porn. You gonna play some porn for us?
Here, 1 second. I'm just gonna restart my browser. Just give me a second. I'll be back in like a minute.
All right. Goodbye. Lehu is a her. R.I.P. headphone users. Yeah, that sounded pretty intense. Okay.
Okay, there we
We're
go.
trying you again.
There we go. I can hear you. I found out what the problem was. I had my site muted.
Got it. Okay. So what's up, man? So sorry. Well, what's your name, age?
Okay,
name?
my name is Anthony. I am 25, and I'm calling from Dallas, Texas.
Cool, man. I have some friends in Dallas. What's your question today?
Okay, so
Cock and ball torture from Wikipedia. The free.
It's just never gonna end. You guys wasting everyone's time. Okay. Do you want to play some porn for us? Because that's what we got in the last two calls. What's up, man? Can you hear me?
I am listening.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
You got a tough connection there.
Yeah, I can.
Cool. This might be a tough connection, but what is your question? Well, first of all, what's your age, name, and where you where you calling from?
Age, name. I am 17. Named Matthew. I'm from Trinidad.
Matthew, I'm so sorry, man. I love that you're calling in all the way from Trinidad, but I can't answer questions for anyone under 18. So I'm sorry. But keep listening to the chat. Hopefully you get your question answered. And yeah, thanks for calling in, buddy. Sorry, man. Just can't help minors. All right, bud. Take care. All right. So I didn't want to do this, but I can't believe now I have to do this. If you are going to call in and not show your face, we can't have you on here. Because it seems to be that the ones that do that like to be trolls. What's up, man? Can't hear ya.
Oh, my bad. My mic was muted.
There you go. What's your age, name, and where you calling from?
So, age is 18. My name is Shady Zaza, and I'm from Egypt, yes.
Your name is not Shady, is it really?
No, I swear my name is Shady.
Your legal name is Shady?
Yes.
Wow.
I know, it's crazy. It's like in my country, it's an okay name. But like when I came to America, it was like, your name is Shady. I was like, yeah.
Shady's being shady. What's your question, bro?
So, long story short, I met with this girl. Like, she used to be in my class, and then we went out to get like a drink. It wasn't a date. Like, we were just saying like to meet up for like friends, but we didn't say like a date or anything. But we had like a really good time. We broke the touch barrier. We enjoyed like time. Even the mall closed, and we were still talking for 2 hours. But then after we finished, we gave each other a hug, and then I tried to like contact her again, but then she said like, I really like the date, but like I'm not interested in dating right now, and I don't know why she said that. It was really weird.
Sounds like it's really just one of those simple cases of she's probably not interested if she's saying something like that. She said she's not dating right now?
She said like she's not interested in dating.
Yeah, most women are interested in dating. She's also... Is she younger than 18?
No, she's the same age like me.
Okay. Every girl's interested in dating. They just are interested in dating the guys that they're interested in. So if a girl ever says that to you, that's an automatic disqualification on your end, meaning you disqualify them immediately because we don't want to waste our time with women who don't have a high level of interest. Do you understand that?
Yep. So I have also another question. What do you think like a good texting start? Like I should be like, what should I start first?
Well, texting when you meet a girl?
No, I mean like a girl that I never talked to, but then I found her like really attractive on Instagram or something. What do you think I should like first or?
On so like you're cold DMing a woman on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like you don't know her and you're trying to I'm going to be talking a little bit about that in my online domination masterclass, but I wouldn't use that as a main lead source of meeting women because you're just not going to get the volume that you would get doing approaches and doing regular dating apps. So as much as I know we see girls that we're attracted to online and we want to get a chance with them, you're just really swimming upstream and you're just in the sea of other guys who are DMing. So I'd recommend that you don't make that as a main lead source and focus more on, again, dating apps and approaching in person. So I would throw that away as an option for yourself right now because it's going to go very slow.
Okay. But like to be honest with you, like the dating apps, like I don't trust them sometimes. Like I
That's
don't know, there's
interesting.
something for me like
People, I don't know. Why don't you? The reason why I think I get it. People don't trust dating apps because it's just really hard to get a match. What's the reason why you don't? Or maybe because there's girls on there who try to, get you to add them on Snapchat, which it's going to happen.
so
But
it's just a thing like for me like I hate texting somebody and be like just like someone in like a whole list and she like just choose like I'm just like a number.
what's the difference between that and Instagram? You're about to do the same thing on Instagram.
I know it's crazy.
It's use it as an option, man. I know it sounds crazy, but I see it like this. You go online, lots of women to talk to. You go out there outside, you go to a bar, lots of women to talk to. The difference is, in case A, they're on your phone and they're at home or wherever. And in the second case, they're just out and about. It's just a different way of meeting people. So I just wouldn't disregard it because it is a great option. Okay?
Got it.
All right, man.
All right, that was the question. I just want to tell you that I'm a big fan and I really like your videos.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for
I
everything.
appreciate it. Thanks, Shady. Keep that name. You rock.
Oh, well, thanks.
Later, bro. Good questions. Who wants to come on here and give me some porn sounds? It's funny. I bet you anyone listening to who just heard me say that, who just came on, is like, what the hell is he talking about? Yeah, quote me. Girls are only interested in dating the men they are interested in. Very Captain Obvious quote, isn't it? This is interesting. Let's talk about this. My main issue in online dating is that there are so many bots and Snapchat gals, but other than that, it's okay. Yeah, yes. It's just part of it. Think about it this way. I just came up with this in my head right now. You know how if you ever go out and you're approaching women, let's say you go to a bar, wherever, you approach a woman and you're talking to her and you realize she's married, that she has a ring on her finger. And you're like, damn. All right, she's disqualified. It's just like that's just going to happen. No matter what, you're going to go out and there's going to be a woman that you want to talk to because she's really cute, but then you find out she's married or she's in a relationship and has a boyfriend. So that's just like part of the game, right? Of going out and meeting women. Same idea with online. Not that they're married or have boyfriends. Well, maybe they do, but the same idea where it's just like that's one of the aspects of online dating. You're just going to get some girls who you are, damn, they responded, and then you find out they want you to sign up for their OnlyFans or Snapchat or whatever. Who cares? It happens. It's annoying, but if you do enough volume, like I was saying today, if you're going to do an hour to an hour and a half, if you're on 4 to 5 apps, if you do all that, then you will go through more women who are not the Snapchat girls. Okay. Good question, Jackson. Is it normal to not talk to any girls but focus on improving my finances and my body before I put any attention to females, or am I being ridiculous? You're not being ridiculous. It's a fair question. I've gotten that question before. the thing is that there is not a good reason to not still add in online dating or even approaching and meeting women out and about wherever to your day-to-day, week-to-week routine. It's not like you're going to go through all these women online and in person where you're like, oh man, I would have had a better chance in 3 years once my finances and my body it looks good, whatever. So I would say you still want to build this skill and understand how this all works. So I would do it all. It's going to fall. I would do it all at the same time. You don't have to wait. Excuse me. So yeah, guys, this has been awesome. I'm going to take a few more questions because we're having fun here. Saturday Night Live with Tripp, host Tripp. Don't forget, the reason why I have this thing here is because this is your chance you can win this one right here. Unlocked, brand new iPhone 12 Pro in graphite, pretty cool color. And you have the chance to win this if you get the new online domination program that I am launching this week. And it ends at the end of the weekend. The link is down below if you want it. The program is going to teach you everything about how to meet women online, gives you the exact things to put in your profile, the exact pictures to use, how to make your pictures look great, and give you the exact copy and paste sentences to message girls, and then get them off the app, texting you and then meeting up with you, and filtering for women who have a high level of interest. That's what you want. You want to use online dating at heavy volume, like I'm saying today on today's video, heavy volume, 4 to 5 apps, hour a day, with the right profile bio, right message sequence, so you don't waste time. So if you want the Done For You program, plus a 12-week masterclass I'm doing for online dating called Online Domination, link down below. Email me your receipt. DM me at TrippAdvice if you want on Instagram, your receipt. And I will enter you into the drawing to win this. The link is down below. Brett, what's up, man? My man. Listen to this guy right now. He took me from not knowing anything to getting the confidence I needed. Now I just moved in with my girlfriend. Brett, former client of mine. Good man. Brett, text me more often so I can hear from you. See what's going on. Jackson, you're welcome. Mike, where's the link? The link is in the description down below. It says big online domination masterclass with a funky looking link. It just got tracking stuff in there so we know where everything came from. So don't be scared of it. It's a normal link. Click that down below. Get the online domination program. Join me for the 12-week masterclass. There's a payment plan. It's not expensive. And then you're going to rock out online dating. I have yet to test this with any guy. This is true, non-bullshit, 100% true statement. I have yet to have any guy, because there's people who've gotten the program who has used online domination and has not gotten at least lots of matches, girls texting them, and dates. I've yet to see it. It is batting 100% at this point, and we've tested it on a lot of guys at all ages from all over the world. So, what if the girl don't text back when you think she's interested? Just wait? Yeah, just wait. Don't double text. Just wait. Because if she's interested, she'll text back. We all get our text messages. And even if some people, and this is true, sometimes like I'll get a text message. I'm looking at my phone right here. I also have the iPhone 12 Pro. It's really freaking awesome. There will be times when I get a text and I do forget to text back. It's a moment. But it's way different when it's a girl who's interested in you. She might forget in that moment, but she will not forget. She'll always come back to it if she's actually interested in you. Because it's powerful. Attraction's powerful. Do I think masks could become sexy? I don't know. That's a funny question. Thanks, Allegro. What's up, Calvin?
I'm yeah, I'm doing good. Nice to speak to you, Tripp.
What's up? Nice to
Yeah,
speak to me.
yeah, nice to speak to you. Okay, I've been watching your videos for a
Real
couple.
quick, how old are you?
I'm 23. Like, we'll be 23 this year.
Where are you calling from?
From Ghana in West Africa.
Ghana in Africa. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
What's your question?
Okay, so I've been watching your video for a couple of years. Really, I learned some few things from you, like the thing with the touch barrier.
The what?
Really had a problem. I had a problem about touch barrier. So once I started watching your video, once I'm speaking to girls, I'm now able to engage in conversation while being able to be physically active with the person. Previously, it was like I would like this girl, and it's like I'm speaking to the girl, but I can't really touch him or have anything.
I'm not gonna lie. It's just a little hard to understand you because your accent and the connection.
Oh,
I'm having a little hard time understanding.
Okay.
But you're doing great. I appreciate you you trying here. So try again real quick and tell me what your question is and try to speak a little slow.
Okay, so I'm trying to do this thing where any girl I like, I kind of have to friend zone them, have them as my friend, kind of a friend with this kind of thing.
So you get in the friend zone?
Yeah, no, I actually want, instead of having a girlfriend, I want to have any girl I like in a friend zone. I'm trying to have like a list of female friends.
Oh, you want a list of female friends that you want to put in the friend zone?
Yeah.
Why? Don't bother. Don't bother doing that. Meet girls because you want to meet them to date, not to put in the friend zone. It's a waste of time, man.
But Tripp, the problem here is that I feel like I kind of like this. So having to see this person today and seeing another person, like my mind keep on like.
You're crazy, man. Listen, I have to move on from you because it is hard to understand you with the connection and with your accent. It's tough.
Yeah, sure.
Do me a favor. Write in the chat. That will be better for a better way for us to communicate.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Some of you guys are understanding. I don't have much time left, and I can't sit here trying to understand. He's talking about the touch barrier, Shady says. Got it. Guys, if any of you want to troll, I'm going to block you because I don't give a shit. So people have been blocked today. So if you think that this advice is not for you, then you can leave, my friend. I think you should go on Twitch. Yeah. No, I just, at this point, you know me from YouTube or my podcast, and you come on here or you miss out. Not looking like a chat. I never get any response from online dating except scammers. Any hope for a 50 plus guy who has a little approach game? Got it. I see. You don't look like a Chad. Yeah. So one thing you can do, first of all, get Online Domination, the new course that's going to help you with that, and it's working for guys over 50. Here's the trick to better photos. Whether you look like a Chad or you don't. Higher resolution. If you have a higher resolution photo, you're going to look better. If you can hire an online dating photographer to take pictures of you, I also strongly recommend that because then it's going to make you look more attractive. Guys, I'm over time here. And I gotta, let's see. I'm seeing if my food came. Was it delivered? Not yet. Okay. We have a few more minutes. Hi, Tripp. Looking forward to fall semester to finally date. However, fall semester. Oh, you must be in the south, southern hemisphere. Looking forward to fall semester to finally date. However, friends with benefits is only in the cards. What should I take into consideration? I'm curious why friends with benefits is only in the cards. I don't know why. Yeah, cool. Tripp, can you explain how to ask a girl with strong choosing signals while she's at work as a bar server or clerk? Yeah, just ask her for her number and say that you want to hang out sometime. If you're getting the signals, just get her number. Bro, what can you do when you're not getting any conversations with? I don't understand that question. Tripp, I'm 22. I'm very physically fit, have tons of interesting friends, and I'm confident and social, but I have basically no experience in dating and sex. Which of your products is best? Hooked. Hooked teaches you how to meet women in person at getherhooked.com. And Online Domination, which I'm launching right now, which is going to get you a ton of dates, which will lead to more experience and sex. So I would get that Online Domination. And then you email me your receipt, DM me your receipt, and you will be entered into a drawing to win this guy right here. iPhone 12 Pro. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm eating late because I'm busy helping you guys. Yeah, cool. All right, guys, this was great. I have to take off. This has been awesome. This is my first time doing a live on a Saturday. I wasn't sure if there was going to be a good turnout, but it looks like there was. So that's pretty cool. On YouTube trying to get. Kelvin, I see what you're typing here, but I still don't understand your question. All right. Okay, guys. That's it for today. I will leave this video on just in case you want to see what happened earlier. If you just joined us, don't forget Online Domination. I am launching. It is launched. It is ready for you. You only have to the end of the weekend to get the course, as well as join us for the 12-week masterclass helping you with online dating. I guarantee it. You will get more matches with the women that you want from the apps when you do this program. I have laid it out simply. Check the link below. Go to the link below in the description. Click on that. Join us for the 12-week masterclass. Over 250 guys are signed up for this. On every call, I'm going to be answering questions. I'm going to be dissecting different profiles, different photos, your messages. You're going to see screenshots of guys using the material. By the way, in the program Online Domination, you're going to see me using the material. You're going to see how it all works out. You're going to see all of it. So, yeah, man. I can't wait to have you in here. Some dating apps don't ask your salary level. If you make a lot of money, should you mention your salary in your profile? No. Do not mention your salary in your profile. That will turn off more women than I think you think it will turn on. Mike, thank you. Awesome. The next live, I don't know. The next live, maybe I'll do another live tomorrow. Check it out. If I ever go live, by the way, it's always 7 p.m. Central. So that is the time when I go live. The days, sometimes it's random. Tomorrow, I might come on live. You're welcome, Denzoned. Guys, thank you so much for joining. Again, Online Domination, link below. Email me your receipt to win the iPhone 12 Pro. Peace and love to all. Have a good night.